Oh,
Much more dog, jiggle, jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, jobber, for sure. Makes me wanna picture, you know. Flopping out my fear, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2, and it's lifted, so stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some boys on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
All the stand parts hard to digest. Gotta fight these bulls to progress. Man, I'm not stressed, it's fine, I guess. Got too much DS, can't be depressed. This hero hit level 5, now he's BTS. But I'll stick with you, baby, like a portal F. Cause when we first met, I was broke from school. But now you saw man with the real baller. The real baller. Real baller. Now you saw man with the real baller.
oh my God. Wait a second. Guys. Oh my God. I cannot believe that the only viewer I had while I was playing that song is, in fact, Raph from Adventures of DeFi Kingdoms. That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing because Raph is the other person whose voice is on that song. So shout out to Raph. Love you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. So today, happy Thanksgiving to all. Thanks.giving is the newest social finance app to be hitting the scene. And I recommend everyone deposit their entire net worth into Thanks.giving. Give everything you have to your friends, your family, and feed your entire community. Everything. I love it. So Thanks.giving, best social fi app to hit the scene. Welcome to Office Hours with Sticks Intern. I am your host, Sticks Intern. This is an impromptu makeup session, so I don't expect to have a very active chat. But that said, I am still going to give it my all for you who are here now and you who will watch it in the future. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is here in the United States once again. Now I'm going to turn to some of my plan for today. Is I'm going to be talking about community highlights, some interesting things. We got Brown Jetpack, we got KP, we got so many things. And then after that, I'm going to be talking about highlights from the AMA, which I'll be honest with you, I might need to go listen to again. But some good things happening there. And also, I just want to point out a easy place for you all to see some data on the AMA. Because the fact that it's changed spaces will be primarily what I'm talking about there. And then after that, I'm going to do some gameplay. So I'm depending on when my wife wakes up because we are late night people. We were up late working and stuff last night. She's still asleep. Last I checked, it's 11:30 here. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that at all, and I can just play some hunts, give you an update report of my legion, and talk about the expeditions a little bit. And then I heard through the YouTube comments on another person's stream, I can't remember whose right now, that the Adventures Arcade has its Thanksgiving mode up. So I figured, what better day to stream some of that than on Thanksgiving itself. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Yeah, just a quick reminder that shapeshifters are OP. Been crushing with mine, 1,000+ XP daily. Loving that XP on him. It's so beautiful. And when I say shapeshifters, I really just mean my one because it's the only one I use. FYI, it's a mythic. It's statted up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So some community highlights that I had written down over here. I want to get into them. They are, yes, all right. So shout out and congratulations to the Trade Room, to Affinity Light, to the Jewelers Guild as a whole, to Dags, to Mega, to Sir Worm, and I think there was another participant, but I'm not 100% sure, in the $13 holla. That was a really fun piece of content to watch. I understand it's not going to ever come back in the exact same form, and that makes sense, right? It's the first of something; it always grows from there pretty significantly. So, but I am excited to see what you guys keep doing on that content and engagement and driving competition front. I really enjoyed it, and Trade Room was a pretty good MC to have running the shows about it because I thought he did a really fun job with those little voices. He does pretty well. That was pretty sweet. That $13 holla. I loved it. So yeah, shout out to everything that went involved in that. I know that's a lot of work to do and coordinate people for that kind of thing because it's really easy to get people who say, "Yeah, I'm down," right? Like I want to do the thing, and then you get a week into it, the day comes for doing the thing, and they're like, "Oh no, I can't do it." Yeah. Right. So congratulations to all of you for making that happen. Really impressive, really fun to watch, really entertaining for several weeks. And I really liked the smack talk as it got closer to the end, especially with Mega and Jags kind of bringing it up on their Jewelers podcast. I don't know, it just felt like a story I was following across multiple shows that I was watching. And I really liked that aspect of it as well, whether it was intentional or not. Whew. Yeah. And then also this week on the community highlights front, November 18th was in fact the Southern California meetup that Sergeant Filthy, McNasty, and Christian Peter put together. And really, it sounds like it was like a show of bowl on the best of California day, because it was forced him down to the San Diego area and got him down. I personally got to see him, which was sweet, for breakfast in Oceanside, which is a beautiful, beautiful part of northern San Diego. And when I say that part of San Diego is beautiful, I mean, you should just assume that entire coastline is like, I love it. There's good stuff happening all over it. And so I then saw some videos on the Twitter machine because I chat went to the dark punk slash goth slash 80s music um, music festival that was happening in Huntington Beach that day called Darker Waves. And I got to see one of my all-time favorite bands who I never thought I'd be able to see live because they're old as, and that is the B-52s. Rock Lobster, roam if you want to, roam around the world, Quiche Lorraine, Private Idaho, all those really good bangers that those people made. And the three singers, I gotta tell you, their voices all still sound like record quality, like the same as it did on the recording, which is unreal. It was awesome. I was beyond happy. That was like one of those things that it's not even on your bucket list because you never think they're gonna tour again, right? And then they actually did a little mini tour, and I got to see it because it was in my like hometown, and I'm like, that's so cool. This is wow, wow. Well, so I had to do that, and then but Bolon got to go hang out with KP. Took him over to see Sergeant Filthy. Shout out to a Cantor Gander who did make it, even though he thought it might be at midnight last night. No, only 11 and a half hours ahead. I actually barely kept it to the morning, Sarge. I woke up at 10:11, and I was like, oh, this is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to wake up this late because I wanted to do the stream earlier. But we're here now. But yeah, so KP took Ball on a meet up with Sergeant Filthy. Sounds like I saw some videos of them at the beach, which looked really cool. I don't know if Florida has cliffs, right? Period. Much less a cliff on the beach, right? Because I feel like that it's like peninsula land. It's all like swampy and low, you know? You know? Hey, I am both of these things, Sarge. So no dispute, undisputed, that sleep is for the weak and childless. But yeah, so it looked like Bolon was pretty mind blown by the idea of a cliff. So shout out to KP for showing him that beaches can look, amazing and fun outside of Miami. And then they met up with some other of the DFK family. It looked like guys who were all like previously at the last year's meetup, but maybe a little fewer. I saw Dr. J and his lovely spouse were in the video. Uh, I brought it up on stream several times. Love talking to them. I wish I could have been there. I'm sorry I couldn't. Would have been fun to hang out again. I hope Dr. J that you tell your significant other, lady friend, that the weird dude that we talked to at that one night, he's still into the game too. Okay, I hope you just have to remind her that every once in a while, if and when you listen to this, because I know you're a homie, Dr. J. You probably will listen to this. Um, so yeah, it looked like a really good time. I think Sargent had an amazing quote, something about smoothness. Dags asked me to make a tweet of it, and I think I did, but I actually can't remember if I did. But something about it's smooth like DFK chain. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Little test. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if I heard my wife or the upstairs child. It's sometimes difficult to tell from inside this room. So that was what I was doing right there. Like, zombies. No. Happy Thanksgiving once again. Um, hmm. Sorry, upstairs. I'm pretty not confident now that it was the upstairs child, but totally derailed my speech there. The bowl on his California jelly. I'm happy to hear that. You know, he can public facing say whatever he wants on Twitter and AMAs, but as long as we know the truth, Sarge, it's enough for me. It's enough for me. And Freak, yes, thank you for coming. Happy Thanksgiving. I think some of you missed the beginning, so I'm just going to do this really quick once again, just for a little bit. This is a teaser of something that Sergeant Filthy, Raph, and I are working on, and we got it, 2/3 of the way done. And by that I mean Raph and my part is done, and Sergeant Filthy is going to make a sweet video for it. But yeah, here goes. Oh, I have it muted. Sorry, not there. It goes.
Her visuals.
Wait. Whoa. We got to restart this. Let's play another one. I think that. Yeah. There we go.
Virtual dog jiggle jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber jobber, for sure. Makes me wanna pitch ya, you know. Swapping out my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6'2" and it's lifted, so stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some boards on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
All the stand parts hard to digest. Gotta fight these bores to progress. Man, I'm not stressed, fine, I guess. Got too much DS, can't be depressed. This hero hit level 5, now he's BTS. But I'll stick with you, baby, like a Portal F. Cause when we first met, I was broken school. But now you saw man with the real baller. The real baller. Real baller. Now you saw man with the real baller.
Okay. Yes. So I won't play the whole thing, but that's a little teaser. Shout out to Raph. It really is his brainchild. And do like, I don't know, it may have been an inebriated toss into a group chat, just like, hey, can we make this happen? And we did, and it's pretty funny, and I like it. So I'm really excited to see where Sergeant Filthy goes with it. And when we put that video out, it's gonna be really funny, honestly, because now you summon with the real baller, right? And so like it's so funny. It's so good. It's just I love it. Total ripoff of another song. I didn't say that on a recorded stream though. Of course, this is a parody of what a real person would say. What did I have next on my community highlights, if anything? Oh, yes. Shout out. Last thing here. Shout out to the Brown Gent who is back in town. Just saw his stream this week and heard he had some really good times on vacations. So just wanted to recognize the awesomeness of getting to go do stuff you enjoy and then coming back and putting the work in again. That is good to see him back. Good to have his analysis. I've missed it. I've been happy to see people fill in on the macro, excuse me, and kind of crypto broader technical analysis side. And now we have, I think, a more diverse set of content creators in that area, which is exciting. Lots of different opinions. It's fun to hear. Fun to hear. All right. So next is gameplay. So right now I gotta go do gameplay. Next is Legion status report, fam. No, we're gonna skip straight to hunts because I queued one up, and I want to share that screen. So we're going with the flow. Happy Thanksgiving once again. Say it to your friends. Say it to your family. Say it to the upstairs child. If you get a chance to see them, I still don't know who they are in reality. Might be a myth. It might just be our neighbors pretending to have a child. I'm not sure. But now we got this boar hunt going on. I am 90% confident spouse is awake now. It's a question of whether she comes in here. Ooh, yeah, 100%. Do you think she heard me say that? Probably. Oh well. Um, yes, now we're doing some hunts. I got this one started. I just did my first attack with my knight. My screen is looking good, so I'm just gonna focus on that. Won't pay attention to you all until the game is over. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my favorite comp recently. It's my favorite for a couple reasons. It's not because I think it's the easiest comp to win with. I do want to make that clear on the very front end. That is not what I'm basing my decision on. This is my favorite comp because one, its abbreviation is awkward. Awk, Archer Warrior Knight. Let's not downplay that meme value. This is an awk comp, and I love it. And then the other reason is that the warrior is really just a perfect enabler for a triple kind of damage comp, and that's because it has the boost to damage and accuracy in Warcry that it gives to both of the other players or heroes. And if you're using a healer, you lose value on that. It's just by default, you lose some value. And so, by using a double damage or a triple damage comp like this, you really kind of maximize the value. It's hard to say triple damage though, because you're not really attacking very much with your warrior. You just kind of throw him in for a big burst when you get a window open to kill one of the baby boars. And so right now I'm doing a really good job of murking down this little boar. He's already had nuzzle used on him. So I could kind of try to create a window now, but instead what I'm going to do is wait for, I don't know, maybe I will try to create a window now. Actually, but my dude is dazed. We'll see if this taunt hits. Make a little window. Yeah, we have one. Window's wide open. We can kill this boar. As long as we don't attack Mama Boar. So do I want to kill it immediately? Maybe de-energize my archer? Why not? Honestly, I don't see a reason why not. And I can also demonstrate the exhaust pass tip that I gave out on Bogside Chats. Really fun night on Bogside Chats this week with Wowee, Franz, and Guy Kid, and yours truly, Sticks Intern Pesk, as I was known on that show. And yeah, I had a really good time chatting with the Bogside crew and Wowee. We talked a lot about Warrior, talked a little bit about Pest, just really fun game tactic strategy discussion all around. So here you see I'm trying to get some damage in with this guy. I haven't done any damage to Middle War yet. Just boop, bop him down. Knight's been taunted, so we have some good beefy cake damage done on the back war. That's good. We like that. But now we're going to just convert all that, bring it to bear on front baby boar. And I think I will take this opportunity to use a potion here. I'm not really in a rush to use that basic attack because this guy's exhausted in the back here. So I'm kind of just waiting for my big damage to come back online, which she now is. Thank you, Kenzie. So this is where, watch here. So you don't even see Kenzie on here a second time. I'm not saying she's going to go next. I'm saying she's going to be in like one of these top 4 spots, though, once I press pass turn. Yeah, and she's pretty slow, so I kind of nailed that to a T. See, top 4. I really like pass. With faster agi heroes, you can get like a turn back immediately, like on immediately after passing. It's just like you press pass and then you get another turn. So it's really almost no cost in some situations. Here, obviously, a slight cost, right? I could have used a potion there on Hedrodok. And that would have been a valuable turn. And that's what the way I kind of think of those exhaust turns is like if I can get a full turn out of the turn I have now, that would be a full turn under normal circumstances, then I don't have to pass. And so one of the only opportunities right now to do that is by using a potion or by using a reposition. And I could have used a potion and gotten pretty full value out of it there, but I decided to use the pass because I just wanted to show you guys how it kind of works in practice. So now I kind of anticipate we're going to get a wild charge. It hasn't happened yet. Oh, what do you know? There we go. And it's that's good. That makes another clear, easy free window to clean up this middle war. Now my biggest risk is that I get like critted on the wild charge here, and none of my heroes live through it because Hetty here is out of mana, like almost completely. We're gonna use him to throw a health vial onto the warrior, who will have is repeating bashes or whatever it's called. Rapid Onslaught should be back up now. Yep. So he can use that on the next turn to finish out the big boar, whereas the knight here is out of mana. I'd have to use a potion to give him more value. So if he dies to the boar, I'm less worried about it. We did get unfortunate that our two people we wanted to live had stuns on them, but with no little boars, there's really not much our mama boar can do about it. And we will have the opportunity to clean up this game using my awkward little composition that I like so very much. So that was his stun turn. And now I'm just going to do multi-shot to set up the crit because I have the mana for it. Yep, yep. So I like setting up that crit. That's, I think, a really good combo. Worth doing. I do notice a significant increase in my a decrease in my number of retries when I consistently go for that multi-shot rapid shot combo because the each hit has plus 30% chance to crit. I'm pretty sure is what that's gonna meant to say. So here I have my rapid onslaught available. We're gonna just pop that right in there. Do a little bit of damage. Ranges between like 100 and 200. It's not always consistent, but it is good, just additional damage to close out enemies when you need it. As you've seen, I've used it twice this game to do that, and kept it in my strategy in deciding how to use potions. But yeah, it's fairly simple, not stressful at all. And sure, my guys all have super low health, but they're also um, they've taken all the damage that they need to take at that point because they controlled the game so well otherwise that it doesn't really matter. They don't need a full health bar. You don't need to win with a full health bar to keep all three heroes alive. This is a flawless victory with a triple damage comp, essentially. Two bruisers. I don't like to think of them as tanks, right? Because the warrior manages to do pretty good damage output when you consider he's buffing both the knight and the archer. So if you count that incremental damage as the warrior's damage, and then he has the taunt, but he also still has a burst with rapid onslaught, right? So that's a bruiser to me. And then the knight becomes a bruiser because you have the warrior to take care of the taunt. So the knight doesn't have to waste its tier 1 picking up taunt. You can pick up that mighty strike, which is really fun. And as someone playing without the level 15 abilities, that's kind of like the main source of damage for my knights. And by having the warrior in there to pick up his taunt and still have damage abilities, I can have my knight get that and become a bruiser himself. And my archer, of course, archers are the kings, and they're the only ranged DPS in the game. They should be the kings. They should do all of the damage, and do it very, very, very well. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So yeah, I am going to keep it short today because my wife did wake up and it is Thanksgiving, and I know she has expectations of me. But normally, right now, I would go into a Legion status report, give you some updates on summonings that I've done. I did hit a mythic with my Gen 0 summons this week. And if you would like to see that, I got 2 here on the market. I'm just saying, why is this common price nearly as much as these mythics? Well, because 1, I'm unreasonable, and 2, it's a double advanced. You see, no advanced, 1 advanced. That's the difference there. And I'm not saying my prices are accurate or reasonable. I'm just saying that's my mindset for pricing. But yeah, love it. Love hitting these mythics, Gen 1 10 10s. I wish you people would buy these 2 of them for the outrageous prices I have them listed. But c'est la vie, as they say. That's my Legion status report for today. And then, I really did want to do the Avengers Arcade thing. Life. Mm-hmm. We'll always check it out. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Adv. Oh, I do that so often. All right. All right. All right. Let me check out my screen, make sure it's organized correctly. Yes. Maybe I like the normal default method for this, though, better. Because I kind of need your screen. ADFK dudes need that screen space. It's valuable. All right. Turkey Trot. Oh, fall themed dungeon. Race to defeat the queen turkey in as few turns as possible. Leaderboard. Who's got the lead right now? Bob Father, 46. That couldn't be Bob Nothing. Worm up there with a 58. Bob Father with a 40. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, so let's try it out. Hero selection. Select 1 to 3 heroes. All right, we're gonna go with prestige. Yeah, sure. Let's just because I'm giving thanks. We'll just wager all the crystal that I have available on ADFK right now. All right, make this a little bigger. No, maybe just a wee smaller. Where's the little zoom button? Uh, just there. Perfect. And then, all right, continue. Oh, I gotta hit the submit. All right, right. Okay, counter against mad turkey, crazy turkey, and raging turkey. Oh no. These are freaking hilarious. All right, props to the ADFK squad. This is great. Calling it turkeys and just using this little box. I love it. I love it. Really well played. All right. So, first one lowest damage is reckless. Second one lowest damage is reckless or calculated. Third one lowest damage is calculated. So on the first one, I want to be using calculated. On the second one, I want to be using calculated or brutal. And on the third one, I want to be using brutal. So let's take Durndor to foe 3, submit. Haha, gotcha. And then let's take Brelga to foe 1 with her calculated maneuver, submit, gotcha. And then let's take Galforn to foe 2, who I don't want to use Galfie's reckless one. I don't want to use Galfie's calculated one. Galfie's just gonna have to go brutal. Oh no. All right, so now I do want to take you, calculated, go. No. It's too smart for me. This chicken is too smart. There we go. All right. All right. We're on the turkey trail. I got a question mark and I got search. I find nothing. Okay, I go to question mark. Menacing turkey, sinister turkey, and dire turkey. I love the build-up with the names. It's just the same thing. That is so good. All right, like, seriously, okay, guys, that is entertaining as hell. Oh my God, she has found me. The day has come, ladies and gents. The day has come. Oh no, it's all good. Keep streaming. Oh, sweet. Wait, guys, this is great. The day has come in the best way possible. In that my wife is saying I can keep going. Wow, I love you, babe. You are the best person I've ever met in the whole world. Wow. Shout out to Babe DFK. You know, Kit Box there as her screen name is said to me that she wore her DeFi Kingdom sweatshirt out last night and she was really excited for someone to ask her, "Oh, what's that?" So she could say, "I don't know." That's the kind of person I love right there that I married. But anywho, back to the chicken slaughter. So we got a reckless move at 36 on the lowest for the first one. 27 is calculated lowest for the second. Calculated is lowest for the third. So I do want to use brutal on 2 and 3. And I think I do want to use calculated on the first one, even though it's somewhat high risk with the kind of damage that I have on these guys. I could use Galfie's calculated. Shit, I could use Galfie's calculated, but then I would lose his brutal. Let's just try the brutes first. I do want to do the brutals against the bottom 2 chickens. Turkeys, excuse me. No, oops. I did the wrong hero. Okay, but it's fine. It worked out. So now let's take hero 3 to foe 3. And just drop that one on him. Tie. I hate the ties these days, but also I tied to death against the count in the Halloween one twice in a row. Or not in a row, I don't think, but twice. I guess I'll just drop Galfor to calculate. If he ties, he wins, and if he wins, he wins. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. Now we'll rest. Submit. Yes. Search. I know I probably don't have to search every single time, but I know that these guys are getting crafty about this, you know? So, all right. All right, this is good. The third one, you mix it up. Like really, you guys understand the structure of humor quite well. I can tell. This is great because I expected it to be all the chickens. Now I got this giant rock bog. I was like, what the hell is that? Mini boss, 143 health. Damn. All right, and a brutal attack does 100. Damn. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. Wow, wee wow. That is oof, intriguing. Okay. Hmm. Calculated beats brutal, so I think I want to drop brutal on the second, third guys. All right, and then hero 3, foe 3. Hero 3 lost. All right, foe 1. This one's the real thinker. I think I want to use my calculated move against full 1 because I really just want to avoid taking that brutal damage at all. Like 103 divided by 2 even is going to be devastating to my heroes, especially if one of them's doing brutal. Let's try hero 2, foe 1, calculated one more time. Draws again. Takes 56 damage. Okay. Let's try hero 1 calculated. Oh no, hero 2, 3, brute against foe 3. Yeah, that one I'm cool with. And now let's try Galthorn with his calculated because that way I'm not risking like losing my wizard there. Yeah, that draw is okay. So now I can rest up. Really great, entertaining game you guys have made here on ADFK. I enjoy it. That was pretty hectic, intense rock paper scissors like strategy right there. All right, so now I will search again. It is seeming like were less mean in this one than the Halloween one. Uh-oh, 3 chicks are coming out to attack me. Someone don't tell my wife. I did not give Taylor her meds, babe. That's a good call. Shit. Taylor is one of our rescue guinea pigs for everyone's reference. She was rescued from Centennial Park, which is a song that uh, or a place that Taylor Swift went, and my wife loves Taylor Swift. Or maybe she wrote a song about Centennial Park. I don't know. Something about Centennial Park is important to Taylor Swift lore, right? And so um, we named her Taylor Swift. Also, we had just gone to that concert. It was the biggest concert since sliced bread. So, you know, shout out to the Beeve. Um, oh, knocked one of my things out. Put my hood up. There we go. Okay. Shout out to the Beeve. Here's my Mythic Squad gear, buddy. Uh, I was wearing Mythic Squad gear last night, and I sweated in it when I slept. That's the only reason I'm not wearing it right now. Shout out, hey Swiss Crypto guy, good to have you here. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, let me replay that banner. I did have advertising the newest social finance app, Thanks.Giving. It is the best social finance app of them all because unlike other social finance apps, which hide the fact that you're giving away your money, Thanks.Giving is all about open giving to your friends, to your family, and everyone else. So do some Thanks.Giving, download the app, link your private keys, and send all of your money. Yes, good. Thanks.Giving. Wowie wow. Thanks, Starbucks. How's it going? Mythic vibes. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, I'm getting back into the adventures in 80 of K to fight these chicks off. These chicks that are after me. Look at them. Oh my god, look at those chicks. They're just such what's the word I'm looking for? Smarmy lasses. Yeah. All right. So this first one is the lowest of reckless. I want to take that reckless. Let's take foe 2. Or no, hero 2 to foe 1. There we go. Submit. Bada bang. All right. Let's take hero 1 to foe 2 with the calculated. Because if I draw, I win. Oh, no, foe 3 with the calculated. Because if I win, I win. And if I draw, I win. There we go. Perfect amount of damage. And now for this guy, Durndor has a lot of health. I could risk taking one of the calculated strikes. I'm going to still Brute. Nah. Brute. Yeah. All right. Now I got to rest. Yeah, I mean, I'm being hyper cautious on these turns. I saw that Worm took 58. Franz got it done, or Bob got it done in 40, it looked like. Um, so maybe next time I won't search as much. Oh, this pair of turkeys is hilarious. Dire turkey and deranged turkey. All right. Brute is 24 on this first one. This is really a chance to take advantage of Galforn's reckless attack, which does 83. Beat him. Yeah, that was great. That was a good one. And then, all right. Calculated does 21. Brute does 82. Oh, Durndor. Durndor. Yes. All right. All right. All right. So then reckless attack, I think again. Let's just try to run that one right back. Oh, I picked the wrong hero, but it worked out, guys. It worked out. I do that an embarrassing number of times in this game. Pick the wrong hero. It's my fault for going fast inside my brain. Yeah, I really just have to use a brute attack, so that means I feel like I feel like Durney here is the only real good option. And we pulled it off. Good work, Durns. I am in the deep woods. There is a pathway to. I found and dissolved a dark rift trap. Thank goodness. Looks like there may have been two traps too. I don't know if you noticed at the bottom. I had two different heroes checked for traps, and they both passed. So I wonder if there's two there, which would be extra conniving of you all, you ADFK guys. Honestly, that would be extra conniving. All right, the Mad Queen Turkey. Look at this abomination. All right. She's got 223 health. We got 3 heroes left. This is a big game right here. All right, so her reckless does the least damage, so that makes calculated the most conservative choice. And my most damage for calculated is Vrelga. Let's see what Vrelga does. Vrelga loses on that first one, setting us up well. All right, let's just try to brute force it. Yeah, tie. Yeah, all right. Oh man, this is rough. Do I risk? No, I think I got to do the calculated with Vrelga again. Yeah, she beats her that time. All right. Now let's just do something reckless. Oh no, that was reckless. It's truly reckless. She's got 2 HP left, and we beat her 43 turns with all 3 heroes alive. It's 100%, baby. Shout out to the ADFK guys. This is another fun one. I like that they're getting more and more difficult. I do find that I have to think about it more these days. 11 out of 14 regular monsters defeated. I wonder how I didn't get all of them somehow. So I just was like search question mark, search question mark, search question mark. But either way, though, I do enjoy that they made this game. This is a fun little mod, and I just got a bunch of raffle tickets for doing that because I wagered 50 crystal. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate you for hooking us up with in-game items and the ability to earn it. Yeah, Skiller, thank you for coming. Happy Turkey Day to you. And shout out to Skiller, who I don't have it uploaded to this computer yet because it's on my phone. But let me see if I can just pull some of these up here. Skiller had the greatest idea like a few months ago when he made my little office hours logo, right? Wonder if I can hide these. No, it doesn't look like I can. Can I pop you out? No, but either way, fine, whatever. Share this tab instead. All right, so yeah, Skiller made this one, right? Which was, if you see the background image inside the letters, that was a piece of Mid-Journey art that I made, asking Mid-Journey to show me the colors leaping off of the page, which is an idiom in English that suggests that the writing is very vivid such that the words leap into your mind, right, and into your imagination. And so when he made this, I was like, wow, that's really cool. And so I got thinking the other day, what if I did some other like psychedelic, trippy, mid-journey backgrounds and had Sealer give him the same treatment? And he did, homie. Look at this one. This one is so fun with the purples and the blues with the white in the middle. The shadow really makes it possible for that white to work. I really like. It's so good, Skiller. And then this one I also like because it's got like you can see the little planets from the like the space mid journey that I've been doing there. And this last one is probably the one that works the least well, and that's just because it's got like the red on the left, but no red on the right. It's not very symmetrical, but I still kind of dig it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the clouds look cool. It's got that very mid journey, bright in the center, dark at the edges style that it just uses in its algorithm. But yeah, thank you, Skiller. These are really cool. So I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my awesome wife dropping in here to let me know it's okay to keep streaming that game. Appreciate you. I'm excited to hang out with you later today. Appreciate the Mythic Squad. Um, you guys have been fun to hang out with, and it's been fun kind of just building up this community with you all. That goes out to the guys up who started the whole thing. That's Starbuck, Beef, Mosh, Skiller, Be Easy, Sticks himself, Ogre, ALP. Uh, what's his name? The guy who used to be on all your streams with the psychedelic trippy background, Wiggle or something. I don't know. I forget his name. Shit. But either way, all you guys and also everyone who's out there in the Discord every day. That's like Destroyer, Rapido, Ryder, Ultra Green, who's now streaming too, and then Ellie's always in there reacting to stuff. So I gotta admit that's pretty funny. Like she's the only person who reacts to things I posted in my Sticks and Dream channel. Um, Now let me just run through general really quick. Shout out all you guys. DFK DGen, Iron Belly. Yeah, I see you guys all the time. Kirakua, the man himself. Dids, Hope. Hope is stoked right now. Because they just got a couple pets from Beef just hanging out in the Mythic Squad Discord. So shout out to Hope. Saw that on Twitter. Really cool of you, Beef, to be doing that too. Yeah, so a great community, and then of course the DeFi Kingdoms community as a whole is awesome. I make memes and I make jokes most of the year, and I poke fun at the jewelers. I poke fun at the Bogside guys. I poke fun at everyone. But all that stuff aside, it's really fun having all you guys to make content with, and you know just follow the developments of this game and share strategies. And so yeah, let me check out my show notes here. Oh, AMA highlights. The one last thing that I wanted to talk about was the AMA, which was whoa, guys. What did you think about it being on Twitter Spaces this week? Was that weird or what? I personally loved it. Obviously, right? Because that's where I occupy my socials. Um, but also because I think it just clearly reached more people because of it. So I'm going to pull up this statistics website that Flu has showed me in the past, and I'm going to try to pull up the stats for the um for that DeFi Kingdom space because where was it? Dashboard. Because I thought I could see ones that I've attended, right? Hosted, spoken. No, I didn't speak in either of them. Oh, but I spoke in a DFK one. There we go. That'll get me to their profile. And okay, let me share this screen. Do you all. So yeah, the fact that he was on Twitter, I thought Discord is cool for talking to the people who are willing to come into your Discord, right? Which I know a lot of people in the community really like Discord. Not a huge fan myself, so I've always wanted this secretly for the AMAs to leave Discord. Um, it's fine hanging out in there in voice. I just hate the text channels. I find the text channels totally unnavigable in Discord. It's like anything you want was buried a long time ago, or it's totally never used. Like those are the two options. There's no good option, in my opinion. There's no good outcome on Discord. But anyway, that's a side rant. But okay, so if we see down here this weekly community AMA, right? According to this third-party non-Twitter website, we had 334 listeners. Peak listener concurrent listeners was 127, and it's been replayed 132 times. So I think these stats are pretty good, right? Our peak concurrent listeners were about the 20-minute mark, and it slowly went down over there, but we did get these spikes in reactions at the end. So everyone loved the end who was there, who stayed for it. And we did draw some people. And yeah, sure, some people came in and then they left off. But like this is pretty good. I honestly, for the very first one, the fact they got 334 listeners and like over 100 replays is really, really, really good. So yeah, I just wanted to call that out. I do think this is a really good space. Like if you want detailed stats, it shows how long each person was speaking for. So even though Doug Hype wasn't added till the end, he was the third longest speaker. I do find that amusing. Actually, I find that very amusing. But anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent now. But I just want to highlight that I like the spaces. I do think it's good for drawing in new people who might be like, "What the fuck are they doing over there?" And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. So I will once again, because we do have more people here. This is a preview of some art that Raph from Adventures of DeFi Kingdoms, yours truly, and Sergeant Filthy are working on. Sergeant Filthy is bringing it home. We probably have about 2 months till this is done. He's making a video. I'm giving him a big buffer time because I got a big buffer time myself, and I was like 2 months, maybe longer, to put the song together, which is literally just putting lyrics in place on a karaoke track.
Much more dog, jiggle, jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, jobber, for sure. Makes me want to picture, flopping out my feet. You really have to see it. 6 feet 2, and it's lifted, so I'm stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some boards on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
All the stamp parts hard to digest. Gotta fight these balls to progress. Man, I'm not stressed. Fine. Got too much DS, can't be depressed. This hero hit level 5, now he's BTS. But I'll stick with you, baby, like a portal app. Cause when we first met, I was broken school. But now you saw man with the real baller. The real baller. Real baller. Now you saw man with the real baller.
Second verse has my favorite line that Raph put together. It was like the thing that made me want to do this more than anything.
Got the purple bit with the levels in it. Her visual so tight, I can see the elites in it. She pulled up skirt. That's the orbs, ain't it?
Much more dog, jiggle, jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, for sure. Makes me want to picture, flopping out my feet. You really have to see it. 6 feet 2, and it's lifted, so I'm stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some boards on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
She gotta read those summons cause she's independent. Hey, yo, baby got a back appendage like J-Lo. And you know it's a hit when I go. Crystal fails in the snow. The real baller, real baller. Baby got a back appendage like
J-Lo. Oh my god, dude. How do you come up with that? That's so good. I'm fucking dying. Yeah. Shout out to everyone. All right, thank you all for listening. Happy Thanksgiving. Tell your families you love them, and if you don't love your families, tell some of your friends that you love them. I don't really care. Just whoever you love. And yeah, also tell whichever one of those groups of people about DeFi Kingdoms.